Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is a Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak 2 Part 66. In the previous video, we caught up on Marching Garden. Was going very smoothly until we kinda got our ass kicked for a while by infinite AoE spam. But now, we are back in our natural state, which is walking around Edith, the greatest city in Calvert. But I don't feel comfortable giving it any more praise than that. But it's definitely the best city in Calvert. So, got that going for you. It is definitely one of the better cities in the game. Like in the series, I should say. And I'm trying to think, would anything in Erebonia be on Edith's level? No. I don't think. Because I like this place more than the capital. Or I like this capital more than Erebonia's capital. I know the name of the city. I don't feel the need to debase myself by saying it out loud. It's Vermilion. It's the Vermilion capital. That's all you need to know. Now, of course, you know, Crossbell is in the conversation. By in the conversation, it clears every city. Because it's, you know, it's still my heart. But Edith is probably the second best city in the game. Now there are some villages that they've got some better. Like it's kind of hard to compare, like say, you know, some of the smaller locations to Edith because Edith is definitely like the largest location in the series. But some of the villages do have like a cozier, nice vibe and better music. No offense, Edith. Oh, that's amazing, Kisara. Yeah, you're really good at drawing. It's like you're a professional already. Yeah, your art's so pretty. You use the same colored pencils and all, but your drawings look totally different from mine. Also, she is a professional. She gets paid. Can you draw some more, Kisara? Pretty please? Try doing my face. Yeah, mine too. Then I could show Papa and Mama just how good you are. Oh yeah, I want one. Don't gang up on her like that. No, it's fine. I'll draw all of you, so just calm down. I was just doodling, really. Never meant to start any issues. You know, even that thing I drew at the bathhouse was all scribbles, so they still wanted to give me a mirror for it. I mean, that's like a gift horse and the mouse, but they're really forking out their money for nothing. Well, at least I can use this money to upgrade to a deluxe bench to sleep under. Looks like the kids are getting along. I had to see it. She had me a little worried at the start. Right, my dad's taking me to see the Z1 finals tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to be the race of the century, too. Man, I can't wait. Race of the century? Well, I was gonna, you know, I was about to be like, we're only 9 years into the century. Seems a little premature. But then I remembered, oh yeah, the world ends this year. The world's gonna be over. And we're in no rush to resolve that plot point. But will he really make it back in time? He's been getting home pretty late recently. You're so good at drawing, Kisara. It's almost like you're doing magic. That really threw me off. What am I even doing? You know, I'm glad you guys are back, but did Swin and Nadia really leave? Yeah, they told us they had a few things to take care of at home. They've gone to live on the farm. Yume. I guess she doesn't know the truth yet. Yeah, but Yume's pretty smart. Let's hope we can bring her back before she puts the pieces together. I don't... Not to insult Yume's intelligence in any sort of way. I don't think she's gonna figure out what's going on. Agreed. I'm pretty sure we'll have no problem finding leads today. Like, I don't know if she's necessarily gonna put together that... Oh, Swin and Nadia were part of an assassin cult, and they've been recruited by Nadia's brother and Swin's ex-partner to do bad deeds, and that's why they can't play anymore. I've been sitting at the repair shop for about 2 weeks now. I mean, Shane's only asked that I help out with the odd chore here and there. Feels like I should be doing more, though. Maybe I could do something about Rebecca. I mean, she'll spend hours and hours tinkering with something and completely forget to eat. Man, I wish I could forget to eat. I know Chris has been teaching me about cooking and housework recently, but he's way too hands-off when it comes to his sister. Oh, whatever. You know, the streets of Old Town, they remind me of Northumbria. The people couldn't be more different. Everyone here's so happy-go-lucky all the time. Hard to believe they managed to survive this long. Also, that's like a super indictment of Old Town. It reminds me just like Northumbria, canonically like the shittiest place on the continent, no offense. Drawings are so smooth, Kisara. I wish I had your skill. Wait, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something important? That's weird. It feels like something was meant to happen today.
Okay.
Wouldn't be surprised if my days here were numbered. That's why I've been looking around for a good job recently. Can't find anything that'll give me some quick cash, though. Maybe I could sell a few of my drawings? Yeah, right. Like that's ever that simple. Well, I mean, you can definitely sell some. I don't know if you're gonna get much money for them. Give me the newspaper and the tobacco, lady. Hand over the tobacco. The latest Tyrell Times be 100 mir if you're buying. Hurry it up. Sheesh, seeing your sour face makes you feel right at home. You picking a fight, brat? When are you gonna learn to keep your mouth shut? And where Pinky and her friend run off to? It's kind of funny to call him. Well, no. I made the Pinky and the Brain reference for the other two child assassins. Because I was like, I literally just called them Pinky and the Brain earlier, but no, that was the other two. Wait.
Premiere screenings have already been confirmed for both of this year's film festivals, prompting a deluge of ticket reservations for either venue.
Okay. We missed something about their movie. Yeah, I'm working on it, alright? Don't worry, we'll find them for sure.
More candy? Again?
Well, sorry, gang. I don't have to read the newspaper this section because I can't fucking afford it. So, oh man, you blame Falcon for charging money for the hot deets. No, I can't sell those. I need those. Oh, that costs 2,000. That's actually pretty good. I didn't know we had those. It was forged for the purpose of bringing peace, but it's going to be used to buy some milk caramel candy.
Stop by again.
I wonder if Jen has any new flavored candies. I don't believe I've ever seen these milk caramel ones before. What, you planning to buy the whole box, old man? Why do you care? I'll just keep my stash stocked, alright? I mean, milk caramel candy. Ooh, wee baby, that does sound pretty good. You ought to scaring all my customers away. If you're not buying anything, get a move on. Old Town's as peaceful as ever, I suppose. And this is the part where I say there are no customers. I can say whatever I want. You're not leaving the freaking booth. You're not coming out that door. You don't scare me. Munch munch. This food's out of this world. You know, I don't think I ever expected food like this from Old Town. Modmart Bistro, right? Man, I'll definitely be back. I'm glad he likes it. We don't start getting crowds anytime soon. What an impactful flavor. I'd eat this every day if I could. Munch munch. Talk about a hidden gem. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the benefits to eating in the poor areas. Usually it's like when you eat at a restaurant in the slums, it's either going to be like the best or worst food you've ever had. Because sometimes it's not like, you know, oh, it's always great. Nah. Some of it is trash. But there are some situations where it's somebody who's like a damn good ass cook, but you know, they're just starting out, so they got to have their place in where the rent's not insane. You know, they might be good at cooking. That doesn't necessarily mean they were born rich and can afford rent, man. Gosh. Van, you headed up? We're making a fresh start today. By the way, don't worry about Sven and Nadia, alright? They'll be back soon. I hope so. I'll leave the room as is for now. Just make sure you let those two know we're waiting for them. I mean, couldn't we just say they... I mean, if we just were like, oh no, there was a family emergency, they had to go back to Rumiferia. Like, that seems like a pretty good cover. Roger that. Come on, let's go find some leads. That catcher kid's walking around like he's got a new lease on life. Anyway, regarding those two substitute Spriggans here, so have you know I never received or noticed a vacate letter from either of them. You go and tell them they're free to come back whenever. I will continue to charge you for the rent, though. I heard about what happened on your trip. How much did you hear? Did you hear about us dying and getting sent back to the past? Did you hear about Catcher turning into an angel and destroying the whole island? Did you hear about us beating up Catra and making him not be an angel anymore? Did you hear about us fighting the fourth Anguas and stopping a demon god from coming into the plane very easily? Did you hear about us getting randomly attacked by a red van? I'm glad to see you're doing better, Catra. Make sure you take it easy, alright? Of course, thank you, Paulette. We will do everything in our power to ensure you see sufficient rest. Now, do they actually know what happened, or are they just like, oh, Catra had an incident? Because, I mean, Catra turning into a fucking angel does seem like that could be like, maybe on a need-to-know basis.
Oh, what would you like? Do your best out there, okay?
Pick something already. He's seeing you.
Alright, fine, rude ass. Yo, today gossip. The hell is that? It's like a fucking... What? This is like a raincoat, but it's like they're packed up tight like the kid from A Christmas Story, man. Look how tight that coat is on him. I design residential buildings for a living. It's kind of a small company, just me and my wife, you know? Checking out all the different design magazines at Mothmont is a key to doing my job right. Kind of think of it, some kid was devouring those same magazines at the store the other day. Seemed pretty young, too. When did you just move to recently? Off the top of my head, I don't know who he's referring to. Wait, design magazines? I mean, there's Kisara, but I don't know if this is the design. I mean, designing buildings and drawing art are kind of different. Hawker's always off on business trips these days. Think he said he'd be home by tomorrow, though? I mean, he made a promise, didn't he? Hope he doesn't break it. All right, now seriously, let me look at this. Give me a zoom in view. This is important. We're doing research. Wait.
Okay.
I can't read anything. I see something that says TV. The TV diary. And there's like some dudes. Wait, what's the Bluebee up here? Swing in Nadia's room. Place was just sitting there after old man Brigard left, so it only made sense for him to use it. Now it's vacant once more. I truly hope Nadia isn't doing anything reckless. That girl's locked herself in there for days after we came back. She barely ate anything either. Paulette was so worried. Whenever we called for her, she'd only respond half-heartedly, if at all. Actually, I'm not sure she even heard us most of the time. It was almost as if she lost the will to live. Such is the extent of Miss Rain's shock. Indeed. In a way, having a goal to spare her own means she's doing better now. Doesn't mean she ain't being reckless, though. All the more reason to find her soon. Right. The mysterious individual with the glares obscuring their face. Kinda looks like that guy that fucking exploded. What the hell is... Okay. I can't really tell what that is in the bottom panel. It's like all the others are like people, but the thing in the bottom panel, I can't find the person in it. It's like breaking my brain, man. Alright, how do I go upstairs? Meow, meow, meow. Well, she's trying to tell us something. Actually, don't you think she looks a little down today? Please let my request be from the fucking cat. Please let the side quest be submitted by the cat. Maybe something happened? Please, when I go check the bulletin board, it's like cat needs to find love. Is that everybody? No, we still got the factory. Oh, yeah, we never rested at the bathhouse. We never got our wash on. Kids, boy, sure has been a while. How's everything going? Dad? You crazy? You're only coming back now? Yeah, can't tell your children what's going on? Like, who's that little girl you foisted onto us? Oh, you mean Kisara? Well, suppose that's a fair question. She actually just some kid I met over in Messeldam. I already love her more than you. Do you ever think about sitting here might affect us? It's like you didn't spare us a thought. You know, I saw her over in Square just now. She looked like she was fitting in pretty nicely. She's come a long way from where she was when we first met, under bench. Now she on top of bench, moving up in world. I suppose we got some catching up to do. Why don't I go make us some tea? Sorry, must jet. And that's how I started taking baths with Kisara. Well, I feel like I needed some lead up there. Even if I'm not feeling up to it, she'll just drag me to the bathhouse and tell me to get in. You know, she did kind of scare me at first, but she's actually pretty gentle once you really get to know her. Well, is that so? Never thought you two grow so close so fast. Although you're still as much as homebody as ever, Rebecca. Actually, that gives me idea. What are you planning to do to me? Well, you may not come home very often, but it's always a joy to see Old Town. I've also bought a lot of rare gizmos this time, too. I'm sure the kids will be thrilled. And maybe this will be a good opportunity to bring Rebecca out of her shell a little bit. Hehehe. Well, I'll make the suggestion, I suppose. Sorry for all the commotion. It's been a long time since we last saw our dad, you know? Well, actually, it hasn't been that long. I mean, he was here at the start of the game. Was that last game? I feel like he was here at the very start, but maybe he wasn't. Still so much to talk to him about, but I guess I can be happy he's home safe now. Wonder how long he was staying. Well, we should give him enough time to give him a firm talking to, at least. But yeah, actually it may have been just the last chapter of the last game was the last time he was here. Some of Dad's ideas are just too scary. Well, that's fine. I don't need to be like Dad or Kisari anyway. I'm perfectly alright with living my life between four walls.
I can handle maintenance or
mean,
modifications.
I feel you, girly. Ooh, we should have open slots. Fuck. Okay, could we get auto click on you? No. Can't be done. Impossible. Could we get auto foot? No, because you only have 3 slots. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing anyway. Fuck you. Van, buddy. Don't fuck me, don't. Ah! You're all haters. How long have we had that Sepith? Because I could have used that earlier, man. So I got a little excess water. Water. 6 strength, bro. Give me another HP.
See you later.
Alright, gang. Who up getting their HP increased? Okay, drop. Oh, never mind. That has to be a cut. Would I rather have 4 speed or 800 HP? Probably the 800 HP. That'll put you. That'll make it more likely for you to live through one-shot attacks. I didn't realize you didn't have a single HP. See, strike. Oh, you kind of need this here. Could drop this. Honestly, I'm like, can arts even crit? Like, they can, but they can't, right? Like, can't they? They only crit on turn order, I think. One of those things that I should definitely know. But, like, I feel like they don't crit. Now, granted, you do, I mean, it would be nice for your, like, I mean, you do have some decent crafts. What are you missing? Are these? Okay, this isn't a mirage, so you could put carbuncle here. Seraphic force. That is pretty decent. Wait, I forgot about that thing. But you can't get it. That would give you space, which you don't really need. Well, nah, you would need to open your last slot, and then you could get Seraphic Force, because this gives space. Now, this goes here. I don't know, everybody else has. Well, you actually don't have Guardian. You should. Okay, put the mind here. That'll get your Guardian. Put your water up here. Put your dang old water up here. There we go, partner. Alright. That should be everyone. Nope, we still need a bath. It's very important that we bathe.
Welcome to...
500 mirror to take a damn bath. That shit's crazy, man.
That's the stuff.
Take a sip of the sauce. Aaron fucking died, man. He's passing out.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
It's so nice and warm in here.
I don't know. Could Catcher, like... I mean, I guess he doesn't have anything to hide anymore.
That sure perked me up.
Come back anytime.
May as well be able to join the bros.
Such a stick in the mud.
Let's see.
Come on, come on. Request from the cat, request from the cat, request from the cat. Monster? I don't want to fucking do a monster. Come on, there can be two. There can be two.
All right.
Already got... What the fuck, man? I don't want to fight a monster. Let's go ahead and do it. Well, do we want to do it now?
Well then, shall we?
Here's what we'll do. We'll talk to people here since I'm already here, and then we'll save the monster for later. We've done a good amount of combat the last few videos. Plan to spend the whole day at the fishing hole. Maybe I should bring Makito and Shannon here sometime. They really got a knack for fishing now. Not that I'm no slouch either. Need to make sure to hone my skills so I don't fall behind. Just you ain't gonna catch the biggest fish those two have ever did seen. Another dangerous monster showed up in the air. It's at the far end of the waterfront. You wouldn't mind taking care of it for me, I'd really appreciate it. It's very scary. I'll get someone to open the gate for you. Thanks a bunch. Now, is it just in the normal spot, or is it like a new, like the side area over this way? Which, I mean, I guess we've been down both paths, but... Does it let me teleport to both? I mean, that's this side. Yeah, because that's the right side. Oh, well, it isn't Arkwright Solutions! Maxim, guess I should have figured you'd be here. I mean, what with all the memories you and Paulette made in the place. Yes, our relationship is actually why I'm here today. After we buried that time capsule together, I cheated on her. Well, oh yeah, you did cheat, yeah. I was about to say, in my brain, auto-corrected that to him abandoning his kid, which he didn't do, because he didn't know he had a kid, which... I'll give him some defense points for. Tomorrow I'll be facing the biggest challenge I've seen since I've changed my ways. That's why I feel like if I can actually get myself to win this one, I better close that chapter of my life for good. Yeah, and if you lose, she'll never talk to you again. Maxim. I know it might be a little selfish, but if I do win, I plan on declaring my victory to both Paulette and Yume. That's why I came here. Even if I can't do it in front of that big tree at the moment, I just wanted to make a vow to this place. A vow for victory. I see. Hope that's a vow you'll be able to fulfill. I'll be rooting for you, Maxim. Just get out there and show us what you're made of. But remember, if you lose, you don't deserve love. Right. I'll give it my all. Plan to dedicate my victory to both Paulette and Yume. It'd be impossible for me to win if I'm too flippant about the race, though. Well, I decided to come to the park, and its quiet helps put me in the right headspace.
And you'll never guess what happened next.
Catcher turned into an angel and blew up the island? Fuck, how did he know? Hey, Agnes, how have you been? I've been doing well, thank you. Is Sigourney here to help with your movie? That's right, I wanted to film some kind of action scene, so I asked her if she'd lend me a hand. The original plan was to do a shootout scene with Swin and Nadia, but... maybe I could just try fighting a monster instead? What's with this kid? As fun as that sounds, not this time, Sigourney. I mean, she got the fucking piece on her. We let small children fight monsters all the time in this series. Anyway, I'm assuming Swin and Nadia had to go back to Room Inferior for some reason? That's alright. We'll just film the rest when we get back. Yeah. I mean, you know, if this series was fun with taking Tita down into the depths of the ancient ruins to fight a mech, if that was like something the series was okay with, Sigourney should be able to fight a monster. That's all I'm saying. Because unlike a lot of the other kids who are super special godchildren, Tita's just like a fucking girl with a cannon, you know? And that's why we respect her, at least until they decided to ruin her character later on. Don't worry about me, it's nothing really. We'll keep up the hard work, you guys. That shootout scene's gonna look amazing. I couldn't have done it without Sigourney. We should try and get some more good shots, though. After all, we need to make the most of this opportunity. An indie film, huh? Sounds like the story's all over the place. Yeah, Judith, you probably know something about that. I haven't actually been told what it's about either. I don't have a problem with fighting monsters per se, but it feels kind of cruel to take a life just for the sake of a film. Lady, you're in the wrong damn series. We care about the lives of, like, you know, mass murderers, monsters, irredeemable people. Monsters, shoot on sight. Adios wants them dead. You heard it here first. Okay, they won't let me go that way. Alright, we'll save the memorial for later. We do maybe the cat request is over here at Station Street. Yeah, maybe that's it. Do we want to... I'm trying to think if I want to just go down the list in order, or if I want to avoid the red places. We're at 30 minutes. Which one of these is probably the shortest? Blacklight would probably take the least amount of time.
Then let's head over.
So we'll see if we can wrap it up in this video.
It's kind of lonely without the two of them. Even though they weren't here for long, we had really gotten used to having them around.
It'll be all right. As long as we're looking for the Garden Master, we'll run into them eventually.
Yeah, but right now, we just need to hit up all the places we can think of.
Now, I will say, something that kind of occurred to me now, is that, like, Swin and Nadia potentially, like, being against us, at least for the time being, really undercuts the fact that Ix and Yorda did not need to be in this fucking game. It instead being Swin and Nadia, who are like, you don't exactly know why they're working with Harwood and the Garden Master, but they're like opposing you and you gotta like fight them throughout this. That would actually be kind of cool. Now you would give up the sections where they're in the party, so it's not like a net positive. But like rearranging the story in such a way that like a lot of the Ix and Yorda stuff is instead taken by Swin and Nadia. But then I do really like them being the temporary main characters though, so I don't know exactly how you could make it work. Like I guess in theory maybe you could still have them be like the temporary main characters or like the side main characters for like the first half of the game, and then have that turning point where they switch over to the Garden Master, like happen basically like a little earlier. I don't know, because it's just really hard to salvage the plot, because it's like literally at this point in time a third of the game's plot was devoted to something that is not actually part of the main plot. Seems the anti-immigration activists are getting more vocal again. You know, I've heard there are even anti-immigration terrorist groups now. I have to get. What do you mean now? Lady, did you just wake up from a 100-year coma? Maybe it's the True Grievance Brigade? I mean, they did attack the International Forum and Crossbow a few years ago. Seems they haven't learned their lesson yet. Shoot on sight. We read Constellation up in this bitch. The reason I've been able to survive in the shadows for so long is because I'm sensitive to danger. But it's hard to tell what links these terrorists are willing to go to. Guess I just need to be on guard. I don't really mind doing work in the service industry, but the stress of it all really gets to me sometimes. Anyway, don't you think the events at the arena have been pretty popular lately? Maybe I should place a few bets to let loose a little. I mean, I guess. Ha! Fixers! Been a while since you showed your faces down here, don't you think? Looks like the forces behind the scenes are starting making more noise lately. There's a pretty good chance they'll be setting their sights on you too soon. Remember to keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, I figured. Well, the legacy and the nuke. I've been in the spotlights a little too much lately. Could you maybe explain who exactly these forces are? Nah, I'm old. Legally not allowed to explain shit. So far, I heard about Hayway and a few Jaeger Corps. Sounds like Hayway's got something up his sleeve. Yes, shouldn't be too surprised. We need to be more careful going forward. The fact that we lack information at the moment puts us at a disadvantage. Right. Let's switch up our path while we go around the Blacklight District, just in case. Nah, we always go, we loop it around. Whoa, there's a fucking chest. Whoa, a chest. Almighty's legacy, huh? If it really is a nuclear weapon, we're in for some trouble. There's a good chance you lot will be targeted soon, so be careful, alright? Hey, if I had a nickel for every time somebody tried to blow up a nuclear weapon in front of us, we'd have like 2 nickels.
Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices. Come again soon. Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices.
I guess I'll buy it.
Come again soon.
Welcome back, friends. Glad to see you safe. Heard you had a fight with the Society's Oathbreaker. Think the DG cult would rise again. Couldn't have predicted that in a million years. Sounds like you know a lot about this stuff, Morgan. Well, I was just helping gather information for the guild. I had to learn a lot about all the Paradise locations in the Republic. Pretty impressive, right? Been working with the military, the police force. When you say Paradise, so does that mean like... So is Paradise not the name of the lodge, but rather like that branch of the cult? He even got involved with the grass shooter at one point. Tried to keep my distance, though. I didn't realize. Wait, did you know what was going to happen on Nemeth Island? No idea. Well, the place is technically part of the Republic, but it's really just some random remote island. I did hear Paradise was crushed by the Society in a separate operation, though. Sure, that's something the intelligence agencies were aware of, but nobody in the underworld had a clue. Sure was a hell of an operation. Yeah. Yes, I've only heard about it in rumors, but I heard they used the Society to destroy them. And that's how the remnants ended up. Well, I'm glad they were able to put an end to it all. Yes, although I do have some regrets. Sven and Nadia. Well, I'm glad you're all safe. I'll rest and recuperate for now, alright?
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Damn true, partner.
Please stop by again! Please stop by again! Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Ooh, weapon upgrades. For me? Lane, you didn't come with your weapon upgraded? What the hell? Yeah, I guess we give it to you. A blade with a high-performance vibration unit installed in it. Damn true, partner. A noble blade that shines with an indomitable light. I will say, I don't really know why we still do the weapon upgrading anymore. Because there's literally never been a situation... Like, I do almost no random battles, and I've never been in a situation where I needed U materials. Like, when they first started doing this, in like, what, was it 0 or... I think it was 0 was the one that started it. You actually would not have enough U materials sometimes. So it would be like, oh, you can't just immediately upgrade the weapon as soon as you got it. But like, since you can do that now, it's kind of like, why? I mean, it's not like it's just kind of like there's an extra button you have to press.
Please stop by again. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
Don't fuck with me.
Thank you for coming.
But, oh, okay, down here. Any of this better? This does give accuracy. Lose a ton of evasion on Van, but it is just better for Lane. I don't know. I wish I could compare. But can I do it like this? It doesn't show like what you have equipped. Because I mean, this given some accuracy would be nice, because we do still miss way too often. Or we could give you 45% evasion. I don't know, we're not evading that much even with a high percentage, so fuck it. Just give me the accuracy so I can really be pissed off when you miss. Oh, because you already had this. Yeah, that is just basically better. Well, the damage. Wait, how is the damage? Oh, I'm looking at arts, not attack. Oh, man. Oh.
Please stop by again.
I think I'll still take the accuracy just because I absolutely hate missing.
That looks like a nice chest.
10,000 punches a day. No, it's gotta be more. I'm gonna have any chance of beating that bastard. I have to do more. Strangely enough, my days seem pretty fulfilling now. Thought of revenge really lights a fire in the soul, huh? That bastard, he beat every single one of the arena's challenges, by himself no less. He even defeated that one Jaeger with the robot. No way that guy's normal. I had to taste defeat myself, I get it. I was in a rut because I was the champ. But being hit around a few times, it really helped me liven up some. It's my hacking business. Oh, that's why we lost the last time, is I forgot to say the words of power.
Conducting search.
Look, I've done this one before. You jackass. Okay. You're not gonna turn around.
Conducting search. This is kid stuff. I bypassed the security.
100%
Conducting
pure. Pure focus. I can't turn.
That's a good lock. Now do
My controls, they're broken?
Time's almost up.
Nah, time is not almost up. We got plenty of time. You know what you can do in 15 seconds?
This thing's as good as unlocked.
All kinds of stuff. You can bring a new life into this world. Kind of. I mean, in theory. The fuck does Otis do, man? What's Otis up to? Cast time magic damage? Honestly, that's kind of good. If we do run a magic squad again. Just very basic, do more damage. But granted, I mean, cast time's not really the problem. It's the cast recovery. But, or well, it's a mix of both of them. Oh, and you already had... How the fuck did we get Alter before we got regular? I didn't realize we already had this. I thought we had something that was similar. Wait, the number is... Yeah, I don't know if these descriptions are like... Like, I don't know if they're bugged or they're just written wrong. Because the cast time should go... like, up, not down as you level it up. But, like, I don't know if that's just a typo or they're actually, like, they don't work right. Like, at level 1, they're at their max level, and as you level them, they, like, the progression's messed up, or if it's just a typo. So I left Messeldam. I handed ownership of my shop over to this girl that's practically my sister. Anyway, she sent me a letter recently. Told me that a few old friends had stopped by. Really? Well, I thought brother man need to... Hey, he's sipping a little too much of the sauce. Thought I heard he was heading that way. Whatever. It's nice knowing all the good Dingo's done has really been helping people in the long run. Here's hoping his soul's resting in peace. I'll drink to that. That girl Dingo seems so fond of. Heard she's been doing pretty well recently. I read her article about the ghost ship in the Tyrell Times. Got a feeling she'll be making it big in the future. We'll be cheering her on. Also the ghost palm. It was the last palm of its kind and it was immediately exterminated. You hear what we were talking about just now? About the stuff that happened over in Messeldam, I mean? You run into any stories about a dingo while you were there? Yeah, I got a chance to talk about him with one of our clients. Can't tell you the details, but it's obvious he left a trail of good Daybreak II deeds in his wake. Well, whatever he did, I'm sure it was life-changing. I imagine your client wanted to thank him for his help too. If only. Well, we're able to accept her thanks instead. It's gotta count for something, right? We just gotta make sure to pass it on when we visit his grave. I suppose you're right. Hey there, care to have some fun before you go? Just don't get too lady. You gotta get some new material. She's like, for some reason, Miriam was never updated from the year 1988. When NPCs would say like the same one. She does have 2 lines, so she already has 100% more dialogue than back then. But it would just be like, at the start of the game, they would say, "Head east, young squire." Then at the end of the game, they would still say, "Head east, young squire." You know, I have to thank him for giving me a gig as a taxi driver. Only reason I could walk in the daylight again. It was around the time he left Macedon to become a writer for Meld. Those are some hard times for us, but things are better now. For me, at least. A world without that matter. It would have been nice for Dingo to see it.
Okay.
That knockout competition over the arena seems pretty popular, but the crowd gets so noisy sometimes. Well, I guess it's just a good way for the scum to let off the steam. By the way, the arena events are all sponsored by the same person. They're the big boss of the Blacklight District. Don't show their face very often, but you can be sure to trust them.
Can I help you? Come again.
Buy something from me. I promise you won't regret it. Ah, you fancy these too, huh?
That's pretty good. Does the scarf upgrade to anything? Just in case, I should go ahead and buy it. I was able to round up a lot of quality girls today. Sure, they're all beginners, but you just wait. They'll be our top sellers in no time. That's great, but are you really going to bring them in all at once? And you said they're all beginners? Don't you think Eden might be a little too advanced for them? Ah, don't worry. I'll just ask Mistress about it. Until she agrees, you gotta take care of in the meantime. I guess we don't have a choice. I actually wasn't intended to scout more girls today. My talent-seeking abilities are scary sometimes. No big deal. Mistress will take care of it.
Come on over and say hello.
I know I can be a little scatterbrained at times, but there's one thing I'll always remember. And that's, actually I forgot. Same, girly. Well, that's fine. Probably wasn't important anyway. Let's keep drinking till we forget everything. Long as I don't think too hard about things, I'll stay happy forever. Let's drink till we drop. Take a drop to the drop juice. Hell yeah. Yeah, don't back off, you little chicken shit. Damn true. Me when I'm in a laughing competition and I'm up against that lady. Oh, that's me being freaked out. Judith? Judith girl? She's about to just walk off. She's like, I'm done. We're over the time limit, alright? I'm clocking out. You start paying me time and a half or I'm out of this video. The Myth Island, huh? From what I've heard, they were trying to carry out some grand human experiment. DG cult. Could've sworn they were destroyed years ago. Karma really can be a bitch sometimes. Look, just forget I said anything, alright? Only pray those spirits have found peace. Do what they have, right? Well...
I have...
Yo, the lady was like inside my brain. She was so loud. Van, where have you been? You have me so worried. Only I'm allowed to kill you, alright? Me, your lover. Do you even hear yourself? What do you mean, lover? I just get so upset without you. It's so lonely down here after all. I long to feel the touch of another. I feel my blade sink into their flesh. Is touching the same as stabbing for you? I see you haven't changed. You should probably keep your distance, Van. I swear I'm not her boyfriend. It's been a while since I heard him say that. Yeah, I guess it has been a while. Whenever I see a strong man I can't help. No, maybe a book will help me calm down. How about the one with all the torture methods? Is she really alright? Yep. Like, honestly, Ix and Yorda, they're more one-dimensional than that lady. Like, that lady has more depth to her character. Because at least she's like a side character.
Wanna rest here?
This is an A and this is a B. Look, the G can be for Gabriella. That's Mommy's name. Make sure to learn that letter first. Yoda, you really are an angel. In the next video, Yoda turns into an angel and destroys Edith. Wait, no, G should be for Gigant and Guided Missile. Mommy's taught me so much already. It's like she knows everything, even how to give the best hugs. All I want is to give Yoda a good life, so I figured it might be best that I send him to Sunday school. I just can't allow him to go above all by himself, can I? I mean, who knows what could happen during his classes? I have to be there. That means I'd have to close the store pretty often, though. What should I do?
Do me a favor and decide already.
North Ambrian soup.
Come back whenever you like.
What Yoda would like while studying? Oh, even the thought is adorable. I need to get my boy in Sunday school. It's for his future. True. That's pretty true. Alright, are we done here? I feel like we forgot someone. No, I think we're good. It's alright. We will call it here. And next time, we will... Wait, why is there a healing machine over here? Oh, it's the portal. We go to the garden! You know we love the garden around here, folks. We love it. But yeah, we will call it here, and next time we will continue exploring Edith. Back in what we really came here. The real reason we're playing shows Through Daybreak II. The chatting, the yapping, the conversations, the please don't punch me in my kidney. I need to sell it later. I'm XShoes87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.